That's like his theme song, Manny. On this day, I see clearly.
My boo!
My boy! My beautiful boy!
No!
That's my son! I love that.
My
So,
boy.
Manny, you know how I knew this was happening? It was March 1st, and that's normally the time Aaron decides to turn heel. He don't like being on face at WrestleMania. He turned on Daniel Bryan the same way.
Oh, Edge. What are we going to do
Yep.
with you, eh?
Yep. Look at these two young Irish individuals. Almost said
Yeah, they're
men.
doing it. Doing it
Yep,
for
they're
Ireland.
doing it. Yep, and then they make me feel fat and out of shape every time I look at them. I mean, I am, but they really do. I hate them.
There's an unwritten rule, I think, in black culture, and it's never touch a black woman's hair. And Becky learned the hard way.
Yep. She like,
That
all right,
sounded
you
like
got
a
last-
gunshot.
Well, it was. They piped in that shot. That was fake audio. I went, no, not with Bianca's hair. It was just. It reminded me of Braun Strowman's choo-choo train. A little less ridiculous than that, but had the same concept. It sounded like the Great Khali's chop from the video game.
Oh, yes.
Ah!
That was solid.
And I don't think it needed that sound. I bet you had a good sound anyway, because those lashes look horrible.
Yeah, they look bad.
Yeah, it's look like, what the fuck did you do to me? Like, you mirrored Sasha's hair whip, and you were like, oh, damn, Sasha got fucked up.
Yeah,
Well,
Sasha got
Becky
cut
like
open, though.
sides. Yeah.
The way when Bianca cut her, it was like a clean incision, like in surgery.
Yeah. Sasha was almost cut in half. Becky took like 8 shots. Like, cut up.
So, are you ready to get into the show, Marcus?
Oh, absolutely.
Let's hit that intro. We'll see you on the other side.
I'm Shotzi Blackheart, the ballsy badass, and you are watching the Untitled Manny and Marcus show. Remember to like the video and subscribe.
Hey!
Oh!
Check out the Marcus and Manny show. I hate you both right now. You guys are ridiculous.
This is how I feel.
So you're okay.
Yeah, between gritted teeth of, yeah, I'm okay. I'm not dying inside. I haven't shit myself.
Not today or not yet.
I mean, how do you know when to trust a fart or not?
Oh, I trust all my farts. Me and my farts are one in the universe. Like, I know. I just know. If I release this one, oh, hell will be released all over this head. And unholy hell will be released in my pants if I let this one go. I know. I never get in a situation where I'm just going like, yep, it's gonna be a simple fart. Oh no, what is that? No.
You ever had one? You ever done one where you fart while you're asleep and then it wakes you up because it was so loud?
No.
That happened to me, and then I woke up mildly amused with myself, like. 4 in the morning laughing to yourself. It's sad.
No, to continue the toilet humor. I think I've shared the story before, but why not? I don't think I've shared it on the YouTubes as it is right now. It was once where we had a work meet. You know, it's like a meeting before a shift, right? And you know, the person has to give the meeting. So I had to give this meeting today. You know, I'm just over there and I'm going through my whole routine, and I'm going. You know, it's a very colorful explanation, a speech of motivation, and it ends, and it's about to end, and I'm like about to say the final words, and then boom, kind of like what happened last week before the show. Boom, like, you gotta think of shit, and I go, oh! Like in the middle of the thing, this is over. The whole show's over. I just went to the bathroom and I released it. I blamed it on Lucky Charms. I've never touched a box of Lucky Charms ever again.
Oh, I have that problem with Burger King, which is why I stopped eating Burger King.
Well, that was horse meat. So
No, this wasn't horse meat, but like, I don't think my body really handles reheated meat very well.
okay.
And then instantly, like a demon wants to escape me.
Are you trying to let the Damien out, Manny? You want to let the Damien out?
I let the Damien out quite frequently. If you want an actual story, I was speaking to my friend. I won't mention their name. It was a female, but she was like, "Man, I don't understand why I'm fat. I just don't." That's a trap. Don't answer that. But I was like, I don't understand why I'm fat because the food I eat doesn't even stay in me for very long. What kind of nutrients and thing being left over is going to stay in me? It's constantly just flushed out.
It's just like, get away. Get out of here. We don't belong together.
So we've just been completely talking about shit humor. Welcome to the Untitled Manny and Marcus show. This is the type of show we got today. We're phoning it in. Mainly because it's me.
I am a robot, and guess what? We are phoning it in today, and the show will be absolutely amazing because even though we are phoning it in, it will still go 1 hour and 20 minutes because we're going to randomly talk about our shit for the next 1 hour.
So Levi said, have you ever eaten White Castle? That doesn't exist in the UK, and I haven't had it when I was in the States.
And it doesn't exist in I was going to say America, in California either. It doesn't. It does not something we have.
That's just on-site diarrhea, though, isn't it?
My only experience with White Burger is that they have the frozen ones in the grocery store, which I don't touch. But I do know they have little mini burgers. We do have this one place that may be out of business because I think I was the only person that go. They were overcharging, and they had little sliders that you eat and stuff, but too expensive. I don't want them either.
I would rather get a proper burger than get like a couple of sliders.
Oh, but it's nice when they're really good. Like,
when they're good, but I've never had an experience where I've had good sliders. And then normally what I get is probably about the size of this. It's like, oh, here's your burger. So okay, oh, it's gone in one trip.
All right, let's jump into Monday Night Raw and I'll talk about burgers because I can talk about burgers for a year. And Manny, your dry ass burgers don't compete with anything I eat.
How dare you? I sometimes put mayonnaise. Oh, my throat's going.
Oh no! I put
mayonnaise. White people secret sauce.
Well, my last words was mayonnaise. What's his last words? Mayonnaise. And then he never talked again.
Monday Night Raw kicked off with the Kevin Owens show. It kicks off with Kevin and Seth Rollins stating neither of them have secured a place on the WrestleMania card, but they have been given a chance by the WrestleMania gods. Kevin states his disdain for Texas will not distract him from his mission of getting the Raw Tag Team titles and defending them at WrestleMania, either in a unification match against the Usos, or, as Seth put it nicely, you get your rematch, Alpha Academy.
Come on, that's a compromise. We go to WrestleMania, defend those titles, and next night you get your rematch. This is WWE, where rematches happen all the time. We got it. And Alpha Academy was like, nope.
I like the new shirt though. The new shirt is nice.
Yep. Shoosh.
Shoosh.
Shoosh. Thank you.
You're not saying it, but how are you saying it?
Thank you.
It doesn't sound right.
Thank you.
I'm doing what Kevin Owens was doing. And then we move into the Alpha Academy versus Seth Rollins and Kevin Owens tag match, which the match itself was really good.
Yeah. Again, this should be one of the. Well, I don't think it should be the main event of WrestleMania, but this should be a match I mean, I like Alpha Academy, but it shouldn't be RK Bro versus Owens and
Well,
Seth.
that we'll get onto that in a bit. But what did you think of the combo at the end?
Oh, that was an
Where it was
amazing combo. One of
buckle,
the
but
best tag.
they had some good few. They had some good transitions as well. Actually,
Yeah.
before that, but the buckle bomb into the stunner into the stomp just worked really well. But I'm not sure how they fit that in the 5 count.
Yeah, and I don't know how they get that on anybody that isn't Chad Gable, who's a tiny
Yeah.
little butt. Everybody else is kind of on the bigger side. So I guess they were like, let's just get this one in one time. But that was really nice. Pop up power bomb into a buckle bomb, into a stunner, into a curve stop, and I felt like referee had no control of him.
Yeah. And then later on in the night, they said they're both riding the momentum into next week. And when they retain at Mania, they get to leave Texas, and then Kevin just walks off screen.
Just like this. Ugh.
And
It's
Seth's all
great.
like selling it like Baron Corbin sells a happy Madcap Moss joke.
Did you watch the Ryan Satin interview with Kevin Owens?
No, not yet. That's on my list of things to do.
Well, I believe after watching that interview, that man is as petty as us when it comes to pettiness. In which one, he only does interviews in his car because one guy said, "Why does Kevin Owens do interviews in his car?" He's like, "Well, ever since that guy, I'm saying I'm gonna do every single interview in my car, and I know it's only affected him, and I know it's only bugs him, and that's the only reason I'm doing it."
I
So
sent
like,
a text to the group chat which didn't even get any like feedback or anything or laughter. And it was when I saw this, I was like, this is Marcus. It may be me, but this is definitely Marcus. I set up a complaint box at work. People think HR set it up,
oh yeah.
but it was me. And at the end of every week, I take the box home and read all about this petty drama that has been built up.
Yeah, I saw that, but I was too tired to respond. Or, as I always say, I just don't respond to most stuff.
So basically, what's going to be
It
in
was
that
good.
box? If you watch last week, it'll be Marcus complaining about Jimmy's lips and being able to see them.
I don't want to see Jimmy's lips, Manny. I don't.
Jimmy's
I gotta
dusty lip.
lips. Want to put chapstick on them? Just throw it on myself, Jimmy.
And then we get Omos versus T-Bar. It happened.
Whoa. Just gloss over it happened. This is Omos's best match.
No, it ain't.
This is his best match.
His best singles match.
Yes. I'm going to put it out there. Why? Because nothing too much of any. T-Bar made him look good.
No, he
that
didn't.
That little bit of action, T-Bar made him look okay.
T-Bar might as well have not come out. T-Bar may have just thrown his jacket out and then Omos could have beaten that up.
How come in a time in which they're changing everybody's music that T-Bar has to come out to Retribution's Titantron and music still?
Well, be glad he's not wearing the mask anymore.
No, but he does have clown makeup over his eyes.
But he's wearing, I feel like he's wearing Sheamus the bar outfit as he came out.
Why didn't they release T-Bar? And why are they holding Mustafa Ali hostage?
Well, the other person that's still employed is Mace. And I don't understand.
No, Mace was cut. Mace was cut.
He wasn't. Mace is still employed. No,
Mace
he
was
wasn't.
cut. Mace was cut. He was cut
Mace.
right after the draft. Yeah, Mace is gone.
WWE.
We have this argument every show where we talk about T-Bar. Mace is gone.
No, he's not.
What?
He's still on the main roster.
According to who? WWE?
Wikipedia.
Oh, no, they're wrong. They're out of date. No one cares enough to update it. He's in the alumni page. He's gone. He was in the last set of cuts. He was cut with Hit Row and them.
No, he's still employed, Marcus.
No way.
He's still employed. And I don't want to shame you, but
oh, why are you making me look at him? Is that what the full gimmick looks like?
I'm just gonna leave that there.
That's heartbreaking.
So we get 6 women.
That belt does.
We get a 6-woman tag: Becky Lynch, Doudrop, Nikki Ash versus Bianca Belair, Rhea Ripley, Liv Morgan. This match also was alright, but no one's talking about this match because all we're talking about is the gunshot or the kendo stick shot sound of Bianca Belair's hair whipping Becky Lynch.
So Manny, in a land of thirst trapper Jones that I live in, and this is how I knew you weren't well coming to the show. This isn't Becky searching her abs and stuff while she's getting whipped. It's not our thumbnail.
It just didn't look good. You know what I mean? Sometimes I do choose substance over sometimes just pure thirst trapping.
She fucking carved a Zorro in her chest with her
Marcus,
hair.
it wasn't like this.
Hey now, she got 100 views.
It's still rising, much like people's penises.
But this was a good match. This was a good 6-woman tag. Team Irish Scotland versus
Team Europe versus Team America.
Rhea has completely left Australia.
Oh yeah, I forgot Rhea's Australian.
Yep. But it's too late. She's been Americanized. It's too late. And they won with Becky walking out in the match. And I thought, what? Son storytelling.
I need to ask this. How was this? Becky was arguing, how is this not a DQ? I'm asking the same.
Well, the same reason that she was pulling her hair the entire match. There was comeuppance in this one. There was comeuppance.
But what if, I'm not saying I would, took out my penis and then used it as a weapon?
Well, Manny, it would be a very, very small weapon. Thank you.
Marcus, you're racist. You're racist. You're playing up the stereotypes. You're racist.
Oh, damn it. God, give me back with it. Don't worry. As I said in previous episodes, I have 13 prepared written statements for each and every topic.
It just makes a change because normally he gets me. Yeah, but what's stopping me using a weapon from my pants?
No, it's not a DQ. It's not a DQ if it's a part of your hair. Your hair is not a weapon.
So you're saying it's like the NFL rule where if you choose to have long hair, it's part of your uniform.
Yeah. Like it's me. It's like saying, "Oh, I can't use my fists. This is my hair. I can't help it. They're weapons."
Marcus, weapon.
Weapon, Marcus. Take a break. Tired. Gotta get 5 seconds out of my lethalness.
Take a hit from an asthma inhaler.
I need the oxygen. I told you I'm a lethal weapon. I didn't tell you how dangerous I was. I'm dangerous to myself. I got 15 seconds. I got a 15-second spurt in me. That's it. 15 seconds is over.
So Robert Roode takes on Tommaso Ciampa as these guys will face off in a tag team match tonight. When you're watching this, Ciampa got new entrance music. I don't know how I feel about it yet. I couldn't really hear it, let alone.
Yeah, I didn't really hear it. Like I thought it was the normal music, and then I heard everybody going, "They changed his music," and I was like, "Did they?" I didn't really pay attention to it.
I couldn't hear it. The thing that was important about Ciampa's old music was there was the ECG sound.
Oh yeah.
And then it launches into the song. So yeah, I'm thinking he's gone pretty much. He's gone to me. He's main roster.
He's main roster Ciampa. I knew he was main roster champion when he dyed the beard and started showing up every week. But Vince saw it and was like, you know what? I can use this guy. I can use him.
So he gets a second roll-up win on Raw and then gets knocked out afterwards. Where Dolph says he got lucky, and tomorrow night they will prove why they are the dirtiest dogs in the game.
So my only complaint about this match is why the roll-up victory to make it seem like a fluke. Why couldn't he just beat Robert Roode? Because everybody and their mama have beat Robert Roode in the past 4 years.
I didn't kind of say that like he's NXT is just piece of shit. That's what it is, isn't it?
Maybe.
I think that's what it is.
It's a fluke. He got in it. But they're also trying to build him up. which is also one of the stories of Ricochet is now the number 2 babyface on SmackDown by
That was a
default.
random story, but then I was like, wait, there is no one else. Because if you think about it, Shinsuke Nakamura and Boogs, they're a tag team.
Yep.
It is just Drew and then Ricochet.
It shows us horrible fate of the SmackDown roster. Maybe they can bring in Cody to be the number 3 to take Ricochet's spot. Because before Ricochet got the promotion to number 2 as soon as Cesaro was released.
Oh yeah, Cesaro was gone.
Cesaro was number 2, but since he didn't resign,
but I don't think his fan reaction was as loud as we thought.
Designated Survivor.
I think Ricochet's fan reaction is a little bit more louder because he does the flips, and he's like exciting when you watch that.
I feel like you said that with quotations, even though you didn't do it. It's exciting.
Yeah. Even though like Cesaro was exciting, but not for like family audiences.
Cesaro can do those flips though. Cesaro can do it all. He can do it all.
What did you think of the Bischoff comment? Now that we're on Cesaro, where he basically stated he should do the Indies before even considering going to AEW.
He's just gonna get lost in the show. He's gonna debut. And go like, well, Cesaro. Then he's on AEW Dark. Like Jay Lee.
Then he listed names like Christian. Then he listed who else did he list? Jay Lethal. I'm sure he could have listed more as well. That's the problem with this. You can list so many more that have been forgotten about.
Well, the Brian Cages, the Murder Hawk, who I know he got a title shot recently, but he was forgotten for a bit.
Yeah.
And he's back on AEW Dark. So, the Elite Hunter, Frankie Kazarian.
Yeah, all their people that their day one seem to be like not really there unless you're Jungle Boy, Luchasaurus, MJF, Sammy.
Whoa! You skipping like number one. Number one, their most priority situation is Orange Cassidy.
Yeah,
gotta make sure he gets his shit in. He's only day one. Day one, Orange Cassidy has been fighting for titles and beating people.
Yeah, I think there's truth to Bischoff. I think when we got tagged in that post yesterday, I thought people were bashing Eric, and I was ready to come at them.
Yeah, I Eric is an idiot. I always hated Eric, and I was like, "Fuck these guys."
I was like, "Who are these people?" And I was like, "Oh wait, this is like Eric Bischoff."
Yeah. Well, where did they get off calling him Eric? I never call him Eric. I call him Bischoff.
Let's get back on track. Dana Brooke and Reggie versus TNT. Tamina and Tozawa.
Because the dynamite.
I believe Reggie is the smartest man on earth.
What the hell? Why?
His finishing maneuver is a roll up.
Well, it's a roll up, and he jumps on you with his stomach first, or your stomach first.
Yes, but it's the smartest move ever because it ends in a roll up, and 9 times out of 10 you'll win.
Now I'm gonna be serious with this one. You change his outfit. You give him a decent backstory. Could Reggie be a good wrestler?
No. Because you remember. No, you know like when we talk about stigmas and stuff? That would stick with him forever.
So you think he's stuck in this? So
and look at the way he hasn't said anything about him today, but like look at the way Levi reacts to him. And I won't repeat it because it sounds racist if I say it.
Come on, Manny, I gotta get you at more racism. But no, the roll up he did, and I was like, you know what? Some of his flips, as long as it's smooth. It's just he's never had a serious match in his life.
Yeah, why would he?
Give that man one shot to have a serious match and cut him.
He's there for light entertainment. That's what that segment is.
If he were to be on SmackDown, he could be the number 3 babyface on the roster.
The only one missing out on this is bloody R-Truth.
Yeah, what was he this week?
No idea.
But I got what I wanted. I got my Tozawa Tamina relationship.
TNT.
I'm really happy for them crazy kids. But then I look at Tozawa and go like, "Hey, you're a really good wrestler, right? Why are you doing this?" I even question like, "When is your contract up, Tozawa? How do you keep making the cuts?
Because
You're the
Marcus,
last remnant of 205 Live.
because
How are
Marcus
you still
America,
here?"
the pool of being able to work in America stands still with WWE, and the money's probably good. Why would he complain? It's why a lot of people stay in their jobs.
Can't believe it. Just you would think that Tozawa, the last remnants of 205 Live, would have been gone, but here he is in a relationship with Tamina Snuka, who I also thought would be gone, in a match with Dana Brooke, who I thought would have been gone, with Reginald, who he's here.
And then we move into another boring segment. Rey Mysterio and Dominic versus the Hurt Business. Rey Mysterio cuts a boring promo with no enthusiasm and tone again. And I think I know where Liv Morgan has learned her promos from.
Liv is better than Ray. I'll give Liv more credit than Ray. Ray does cut the same promo. I'm angry that you attacked my son, Miz. You ruined our life. So now we fight in tag match. I don't know why he said broken English. I just realized I was speaking like that.
And then The Miz hypes up himself and Logan Paul and then claims the Mysterios equal the same old shit. And then the Hurt Business get a rare win on Monday Night Raw with the assist of The Miz.
I went, but why? Maybe they can join The Miz. Let the Hurt Business join up with The Miz.
No.
It's no reason to not do it. Bobby don't want them. They still call themselves the Hurt Business and all the confusion that belongs in that storyline. Join up with The Miz.
And then the most forgettable people on Raw, the women's tag team champions, cut an unmemorable promo because I have no idea what they were talking about. I forgot Selena was even a queen.
It came off more as promoting the Carmella Corey show. Or Corey and Carmella, or whichever they call it.
Corey and Carmella, the sex show.
Yeah, where they just talk about sex all day. And they plan on having live sex in the ring. I have no intention of watching that.
RK Bro versus the Street Profits. It starts off with Riddle stating that he was coloring his coloring book and he's staying in the line so he could stay focused.
I believe him.
I believe him. He said he puts the high in Ohio. But Randy states he seems fine, states that they are going to kick ass and win the tag team titles next week. The match was going all right. Randy looked like he got injured somewhere between that, somewhere in the lead up to that frog splash.
I think it was the frog splash. I just think he fell on his shoulder or something.
Yeah,
or he knocked the wind out of him or something happened. But when he landed, it just looked like it hurt like hell. And then Randy was just rolling away. He still pinned him, and Randy went to the ropes. And then Dawkins pushed.
I don't know whether they went.
Was he trying to reach it?
I thought he pushed it off because they thought Randy was hurt and changed the ending of the match. Because there was just massive confusion at the end.
Yeah. Everybody looked like, shit, we won what we weren't supposed to. Because there's no reason for the Street Profits to win that match.
But, like, Randy could be out now, so they may have to put in the Street Profits into that triple threat next week.
And then what do you do at Riddle?
It's tough to say what you do with Riddle.
Host of WrestleMania. Damn.
I think you'd get tired of Riddle very quickly.
Bro, host of WrestleMania, me and my friends. Yeah, I don't know what I don't like. Maybe he has to find Stallion Pete to come up to be his tag partner.
Yeah, maybe.
Stallion Pete get the call.
Austin Theory hypes up the Pat McAfee show that Vince is going to be on Thursday. Watch that before you watch us. It's going to be a good interview. Probably promo heavy. Probably like a massive spot as Austin Theory implies that what if Pat jumps you?
Well, Manny, I believe that interview is going to start exactly when our show starts.
Oh, really? No one watches us anyway.
Yeah, so I think
maybe we just do a live review.
A live reaction to the Vince McMahon Pat McAfee interview, which may not go long because Vince will be attacked by McAfee early in the interview.
But that's a 3-hour show normally, so you have to time it right.
Yeah. That to me it was hilarious with theories going, what if he tries to come at you? What if he come at you? You haven't done an interview in 20 years, and last time you wanted to kill the interview guy. Just bring me there so I can attack him. And that's all I want is Theory to attack when it was not necessary to attack McAfee. Damn it, he got to call SmackDown tonight.
And then we get the US title match between Finn Balor and Damian Priest. This was incredible for Raw. I just remember their takeover match.
Yeah, that was still probably my favorite Finn Balor match. Probably.
No, I think
other than the Bad Buddy match, which
no.
he
You're talking about Damian Priest. I thought you were talking.
Yeah, I meant to say Damian Priest. Sorry, not Finn Balor. I meant to say Priest. No. Sorry. I said it backwards. Probably my favorite Damian Priest match was the takeover one with Balor. This one was all right. It was fine, but I was watching it going like, but what is the main event tonight? What are we doing here?
And it was Edge, but Priest said the people carried him to his title win, and then turned on the people and said
they never got behind me.
And then he takes out Finn Balor. I was like, okay. So we're looking at Demon versus the Dev Doc, Damian Priest.
You know what? I'm for it. That could be our mystical match of the night. I'm not talking about the rapper, in which Damian Priest summons the Damian side, fully embraces it,
and shake your ass and watch yourself. Shake.
Tell me what you The mystical match. I came in with my dick in my hand. Be cool.
I've got a headache and I shouldn't be doing this. My head hurts by just shaking my head.
Don't worry about why I'm tripping. I'm tripping what I do. That's just what I do.
AJ Styles answers Edge's challenge. Edge says he wants the Bulldog, not the bitch one. That being in the tag team division with Omos. They scrap.
What the hell?
And then you thought AJ would have seen it coming, having received a low blow by Shinsuke Nakamura numerous years ago. Ed gives him a low blow, and then Edge hammers him down, and then multiple concertos.
Yes. He did the first one, Edge started to cry. And then the second one hit, and I was like, that dude's crazy. But it was a good crazy. His hair made him look crazy.
His hair makes him look crazy, but I still would rather have AJ's hair.
Oh, AJ. Just let it fly to you.
WWE need to get him a Head and Shoulders deal.
But yeah. But wait, on that same topic, if then Head and Shoulders approached WWE, it was like, yo, we want to do this thing. Are you going AJ first?
Who else are you going with?
Well, you can always go with someone whose gimmick is all about her hair. I would go Bianca with the braid. You know, you got to wash it and clean it and go through it.
Maybe.
Did probably AJ.
Or Mansoor.
I do both.
Mansoor with long hair.
Maybe you do both. Because, you know, it's all about the hair at this point. It'd be Bianca and AJ.
So what did you think of Monday Night Raw?
I thought it was a solid show that's not worth talking about at all. I think the big story was the sound affected whip, probably. The change of Tommaso's music. Finn Balor being the United States champion. And then AJ Styles being attacked by Edge.
So I put a poll in the chat. Mm-hmm. What did you think of Monday Night Raw? We have 6 votes on it.
Ooh, that's an all-time record.
I believe the bulk of it, there was 17% thumbs up, 17% thumbs down, 67% it was just there.
So one person said it was just there.
Yeah.
That takes most of. Yeah, that's how I felt. I thought it was a solid show. The main card for the big build for WrestleMania is clearly on the SmackDown side of things.
Yeah, it just feels empty. This is why I don't know how they're going to function with just one champion, because you know these big television companies want champions.
Yeah, you function by just having Roman do both shows, and he doesn't actually have to come out every week on Monday Night Raw. He can just pretend like he's in the back.
there's talk of what was it? A new belt design. I don't know if that how true that is.
Now, I'm sure people are gonna hate it, whatever it comes out with. But if you're gonna have an undisputed champion, why not bring out a new belt?
Yeah, because the thing is for me, I don't know what they do. Because do you remove the lineage of both titles?
No, it's just the same thing. That's what they were doing anyway. They were double counting it anyway. Whether you're Universal Champion or WWE Champion, it's like, oh, you're the champion. That counts as a championship run or whatnot. So it's the same.
Oh, we got a comment here. Maurice said that he hopes there's a new belt. I kind of hope there's a new belt, but I'd be skeptical.
I honestly just think the WWE title they currently have, the one that just says WWE on there with the black one, just carry that around.
Yeah, it looks like a better title anyway. The blue and red strap look weird.
It looks weird, yeah. And it looked cool when it first came out. When I was like, oh, we got a blue one now. Yeah. And then it was red, and I'm like, just one champion, make it easier. Same with all belts, one champion for all titles. You're the champion, you got to work harder. Be on both shows. Just have a main storyline on the other show.
So that is the end of today's show. Very short show. Levi, no, where's my brain is messed up. Bring back the ugly red belt. Why don't we have a NXT 2.0 belt? I think that's probably next on the list of changes.
But why? What would you change the 2.0 belt to? Something more hip?
You take the belt and then you throw paint at it.
And it plays music. It plays the same song over and over. Downtown slang. Hustlers.
So that was the end of today's show. I have a monstrous headache.
But you made it in. You persevered, Manny. You persevered.
Yeah, unlike you and your vaccine.
Ooh. Oh, what the hell? That was a booster shot. That was a booster shot, all right? That wasn't just a normal shot. That was a booster shot. And I had COVID at the same time. But,
I don't think many people realize that. I don't think people realize that.
No. Because even I, at the time, did not realize that.
But, like, today, I had the chills. Like, I was freezing today. But the house was warm. Like, I was very much warm. Pretty much been wearing this all day. Yeah. I've turned on a heater underneath my desk to keep myself warm. Yeah. And then I had a headache. But this all started around 10:30 this morning.
Yeah. You may have got it, Manny. You may have gotten it.
It will never get me.
I don't know. They say COVID starts with a headache.
It didn't start off with a headache. It started off with the chills and then multiplying. And I'm losing control.
By the way, I know the show is over, but we didn't skip all the news. Cain Velasquez attempted murder. That is Rey Mysterio's godfather, uncle, cousin, nephew, who tried to help him fight Brock Lesnar.
And I don't really want to talk about it.
Yeah, because it's more of a UFC wrestler than a WWE superstar or AAA superstar or wrestler.
Because we're dealing with the allegedly he did it at the moment. Like, he's not been convicted of anything yet. It's just on the assumption he did it or he's been linked to it. So,
Manny, if I'm the prosecutor for this case, there's only one line I can use in the middle of this case. It's gotta be Cain.
And on that note, people,
and I close my argument.
And on that note, people, we'll be back Thursday. Keep an eye out tomorrow because the best of February will be coming out. And we'll see you Thursday. Peace.
Happy Women's Month. Allegedly,
does that mean I can't be clickbait?
No, it gives you an excuse to use more. You're promoting women. Yes. Nikita Niles is already the thumbnail for tomorrow, guys. I don't even know Nikita Niles, Nikita Lyons.
That's even if she's on NXT.
I almost said the N-word, Manny. But I'm going to say it like this. Brother. She's gone to be on. She went viral. She's gone to be on. You're gonna see this lion roar one last time before beer.
And we out.
I
We'll see
heard
you
beer is
Thursday.
coming, but dirty.
He ain't coming. He ain't coming.
He's coming tonight, but dirty.
There's a video on his Twitter. Check it out. He's ready to rock out. And I just like, okay. Yeah. But we out. Peace.